What is going on, everyone? I am Bob O'Mac, and today on Crisis in the Toyverse, I'm taking a look at the Disney Funko Afternoon Special Afternoon Delight. I just made that last part up, but we're looking at the Funko Ducktale Scrooge McDuck, and I'm very excited to be opening this guy. But first, I wanted to show you the cool artwork on it, because while each one is different, and it harkens back to a time in my childhood that was full of laughs, awesomeness, and lots of licorice. So let's just turn it around here, and we can see our favorite ducks in action. We got a scoring system done down there as they traveled down a mining cart. We got Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and of course Scrooge McDuck. Very excited. Like I said, this Funko Disney Afternoon line is full of afternoon delight. So let's get this bad boy unboxed, and let's talk about why I think I'm going to love this figure. Alright, gang, I got Scrooge McDuck unpacked and ready to rock and roll here. Overall, really digging the head sculpt, really digging the body sculpt. This guy looks like he jumped right out of the cartoon into plastic form, which is something that I've stated many times on this channel that I really appreciate. So let's go ahead and bring it in so we can look at it a little further. Now, I do have one small minor gripe, and it's not Funko's fault. It's just a factory issue. I got a big red lump on the top hat here in the red section, but, you know, what can you do? These things happen. In terms of the head, though, I mean, it just really looks like Scrooge, and I really appreciate the plastic lenses here for the glasses. They look good, they're set properly, and they definitely don't look like they're just glued on. They're a sculpted piece that works really well. As for the rest of the figure, the costume looks great. It looks like it did in the comics and TV show, which is always nice. We got that nice legal information right here. Even his feet have the trademark Scrooge McDuck look to it, which is very nice. So while I have it in my hands, let's do the articulation. In terms of the head, can spin all the way around and do that exorcist thing. It seems to be on like a small ball peg because you can't really move it forward too much, but you can definitely get it back and you can do some side to side. Now, in terms of the upper body, it's got this wonderfully crafted waist cut right here that just works phenomenal. Really love that. It would have been cool if you could have put in like a diaphragm joint of some sort, but they didn't, so wish in one hand, think in the other sort of scenario. Now, in terms of the arms, you can get his arm to go up quite a bit, which is very nice. Can go down and spin around. We got a single bend at the elbow there. And then in terms of the feet, they just move around. Now, here comes the tricky part, because this guy, if you don't have the legs positioned right, he tends to fall over. He's just really top heavy. So like that, if I get the camera to zoom in and focus, holds up fine. But if I move the legs ever so slightly, that happens. It's just something to point out, just so you guys are aware. While I have Scrooge McDuck right here, let's just go ahead and cover the accessories right now. And he fell over again. Oh, there are peg holes at the bottom, so that's not a total loss. The first accessory we have is this money bag, which is very cool. Glad that they included that. Sculpted very nicely. Now let's see if we can get him to hold it in his hand. That's always the trick, right? And voila, he can hold his bag of money, no problem. Now a second accessory is the cane, and that just goes in like that. It's painted and sculpted as good as a cartoon cane can be. The nice thing that I like about Funko with this thing is the fact that they didn't just make it a piece that's connected to him always, which is very good. Now, will the cane help him stand a little better? Let's find out right now. We got that set up, and it does work. So that is very cool, to say the least. So very awesome on that. Let's do the size comparison and call this video a day. So gang, here it is with our size comparison. We have Darkwing Duck on one end, and we have a 7-inch NECA Bishop figure. because why not? And in the middle, we have Scrooge McDuck. Obviously, the Funko figures really work great with each other. I just wanted to bring in Bishop here so you saw what was going on. So now that he's out, let's focus on the two ducks here. And I gotta say, this is a really exciting line. This is something different on your toy shelf, which I think is very, very awesome, if I say so myself. I was a fan of this stuff growing up, and now I got a new way to enjoy it, which is always very cool, especially when you're a toy collector. So guys, bottom line is, pick him up. Make sure the line continues. Do all the things that you would normally do to ensure action figures continue to go forward. Thank you guys as always. I appreciate the support. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch what I'm doing here. I got a whole bunch of links in the description below. Go check them out. Extreme Dash Sets, Big Bad Toy Store, UndercoverCapes.com. They got so many awesome things in 2018 to go listen to and watch and read. Go check them out. And on Instagram, throw a big follow at Toy Lover Crew. Guys, I'm going to start working on the slideshow. I hope you enjoy it. It's at the end of this video. And until next time, great googly moogly.